Hi. Assalamualaikum. Today, our second novel that we have choose, which is The Kite Rider, and the author is Khalid Husaini. Alright. Today we will talk about the author of the Kite Rider novel, which is Khalid Husaini. He actually was born in Kabul, Afghanistan, which is in 1965, and you know that so he was about 52 years old. And then actually his father was a diplomat of Afghan diplomat, which is in 1976 he was relocated, right? His family was relocated in Paris. So his family was like I travel to one place from Afghanistan to the Paris, and for about 5 years. So he was staying in Paris for about 5 years, and after that he was
to Kabul, then we go back to America, right? California.
So his family was returned to Kabul. But when he returned in Kabul, there is a Soviet Union, which is a war in the Kabul, Afghanistan. So it's a chaotic in Kabul, Afghanistan, and so his family was decided to move to America, in California. So he was get his high education in California, right? Yeah, several places. So who want to continue the story of author?
I want to talk a little bit about the career. He graduate from he went to several schools in his life. He graduated from Independent High School in San Jose and enrolled at Santa Clara University. He take degree in Santa Clara University, and he got master degree in University of California, San Diego, and he worked at Cedar Sinai Medical Center in Los Angeles in 1996. He practiced medicine for over 10 years until a year and a half after the release of The Kite Runner. He now currently a goodwill envoy for United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees. And that's for his early career.
I think his education background is about biology, but he have some talent in writing.
Yeah. Actually, what kind of influences that make Husaini to write something about the story about human life? It is basically like I said, his background studies about biology, science method. Then how that he can make something to move into right, which is when he's child, actually study read a lot about Persian poetry, which means from that he get an inspiration to write something about the human life, human story, which is related back to his novel just now, which is our discussion. It's about Karana, and then basically all the poetry is from Persian, which is from the travelling part of his yearly biography, which is I would say from moving from California, Afghanistan, and going back to Kabul, Afghanistan, several places. He always travel. Then from that, he learned something about writing. gives something that gives an inspiration to him to write something about human story, human life story. So that I think for this kind of novel, which is Kite Runner, actually it's about a one kid. Then is that one kid give an inspiration to him to write something about the plot, the story of human life in their how they're struggling, how they want to achieve something. So maybe you wanna add something or what?
Now, I can say before this, Hussaini graduated from high school in 1984, right? And enrolled at Sakarya University, where he earned a bachelor degree in biology in 1988. Then following year entered the University of Kansas and Diego School of Medicine, where he earned medicine degree in 1998. He completed his residency at Cedar-Sinai Medicine Center in Los Angeles and was practicing in internist between 1999 and 2004. Okay, in 2021, while he practiced medicine, Hussaini became his first novel, The Kite Runner, in 2006.
First novel.
First novel.
The Kite Runner is his first novel, which is published on 2003. Then another two novels that he released, which is all these three novels is the bestseller, but his first novel, which is Kite Runner.
Bestseller.
Two novel. The other two novel, if I did
But I know one of them is At the Mountains Echo.
the other one,
Splendid Sun.
Splendid Sun. That is on 2007.
Word of
Yep. Actually, this is the quote which is given by him, which is, "I am forever drawn to family as recurring central theme of my writing." So that is the key, where all his novel is writing by inspiration on his family story actually. When he's traveling, he got something that gives inspiration to him to write something about family matters. So that this Kite Runner was his first novel that is writing about family matters. No family matters, family's life, how the people surrounding interact with family. Yeah, this is what people. Basically, if we already see the movie about this Kite Runner, is actually on the rural area of kids. They are playing with a kite, and then they got something conflict with a family. Yeah, doesn't matter. So that they are growing up, and then continue to write something about this matter, and then maybe.
Basically, you know that the author background is an education person, because you know he have a 2 degree. This one in
Degree in biology.
biologies and medicine. And somehow I was wonder, because you know, writing a novel needs some like I said, inspiration and idea. So maybe he was want to tell about himself, you know, in Kabul, what going on when he was a kid playing the kite. So maybe it was take about 3 years to make the first novel, right?
But even the first novel, it already achieved at the bestseller. Something like
This is
some
quite good
surprise.
achievement for him.
Good achievement for the starting in writing. Yeah. So if you can see the range of the years between his first novel and the second novel, which is the first novel is Kite Runner, which is what I was discussing about now. And then the second novel, 1000 Splendid Sun, that is released on 2007. And then after that, And the Mountains Echo. That is on 2013. So the difference of year, which is it takes around 5 years to establish on his writing and publish something new about the human life story. So So that kind of what that kind of effort we want in people's life is they are struggling to do something that give a good impact towards the surrounding. So maybe
based on the novels that I read, the mountains, the Kite Rider, and then the mountains echo and the spring in sun. They consider the story of between father and son, mother and daughter, and all close related between each gender and each position in the family. So the Kite Rider that I read is about the issues that the kids having tragically life since they were born, and the culture that they get go in their life. So they seems don't have what the normal kids do. So they are also banned from playing kite. So that's the one of the issues that he tried to focus on the kite.
Actually, basically this kind of novel, Hosseini was wrote this novel based on his childhood story. So basically, I got some discussion or maybe interview from the media about this writer. So when the media asking me about the childhood in Afghanistan, when you tell your story about your childhood story in Afghanistan, so basically the basic biography is already told by Abu, which is he was born in Afghanistan, and then got a transition of educational study, which is from traveling from one place to another place, and then he got a medicine in biology, degree in biology and medicine, and then the media asked him about how did your family leave Afghanistan, and then he tell the media they were left in 1976 because his father was assigned to a diplomatic post at the Afghan embassy in Paris. So that's how he moved from one place to another place, because the role of his father, diplomatic in the embassy and in Paris. So while they are in Paris, there is a Soviet Union invaded in Afghanistan, so that there is a conflict why he didn't come back to the Afghan at that time. Then just staying in Paris, and then from that he thinks that his life as a refugees. So he has to move from one place to one place to make their family safe. So that kind of inspiration, because of his basically background of the childhood story, he had to actually his life as a refugee. So not something they want to find something place to study their life, to make their life better. So that is inspiration. What I think that why Hosseini was wrote on this kind of novel. Maybe.
So that's all for us.
So that's all for us for our discussion on the writer about this kind of novel. So see you next video. Wait for our discussion about the character of this kind of novel.
Bye.
See you.
Okay, bye.